All right, we've entered our data. Now there's a couple things that look different in 2010 compared to our data on the sheet. One is our contestant number looks weird, so we're going to click on that box, right mouse click, and format cells. We're going to go to alignment, wrap text, and say OK.
Where's the alignment? Oh, there it is.
And then we're going to line it up so it lines up at contestant, and now it looks like it does on the sheet. The other thing that looks funny is in column C. Ours says 3/5/2004. Theirs says 03/05. Again, right mouse click, format cells, go to number, and go to date. And there's a 03/14/01. Just click on that, and the zeros will come in. It's not that one now. It's going to be 03. There should be one that's 03. There it is. Almost at the bottom. 3/14/2001. And then we'll have the date in 4 digits. I'm actually going to keep the prize with the $ and the comma. I like that better.
Wait, when do we make it? On the date, when do we make it?
Oh, it's almost at the bottom.
Wait,
If you go to right mouse click, format cells, date, it'll say 3/14/2001.
okay.
All right? And then let's make column B a little larger so it takes care and you can see all the names. Make sure you've saved your spreadsheet as, and I use my last name and then star. Highlight cells A6 and A7.
Wait.
Use your autofill and go down to Fire Eater, and it'll fill in 3 through 8 for you, because it knows if you had 1 and 2, you probably want 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Enter a function in cell 6 to get the total score for Pop Singer. Okay? So how are you going to get the total of 8, 7, and 6? You can do it a couple different ways. What do you want to do? How are you going to do it? You can use the auto sum right here. It usually goes down, but it knows that, oh, I have nothing to go down with, so I'm just going to look across and see what numbers I see. So you can click on that auto sum, and you get a sum of 21. Okay? You can do it that way, or you could have also said equals C6 plus D6 plus E6, and that also would have summed. You're going to autofill and copy this for everything, and you're going to get the answers for all of those. They ask what's the total score for the comedian?
Wait, what did we do for the first one?
18.
Right, equals sum.
Enter a total for C15 to calculate the total for the judge. It does the same thing, except I don't want it to include C14. So I'm going to go in and change this to 13 and do it that way. Then I'm going to copy it over to the 3 judges. And I know. Then I want to calculate the average. How do I do an average? Equals A. And you can just put an equals A, and it'll give you all kinds of functions. And if you go down the A's, lo and behold, there's an average there that you can just click on. Maybe. Or you can type the word average. And then you open parentheses, highlight the numbers you want to average. Oops, I didn't highlight them all. There they go. And then we can copy that to the other 2 judges so we know what the judges are doing. And you can see who's the friendlier judge. The references that changed when you copied them are called relative references. You're going to make the main heading a combination of sizes 20 and 12. So I'm going to make it all 12 to start with. Then I'm going to highlight the S in search and change that to 20. And then I'm going to highlight this S in star and change that to 20. And then I'm going to make the column the right size. Then I'm going to center that, A to F, and use my little icon that centers that we learned about last week. A3, B3, and D3. A3, B3, and D3. I'm going to turn into size 14 and bold, because those are titles. And then if we need to make the widths bigger, do so. Select cells C5 through F16. C5 through F16. And we are going to center all those cells.
Miss P spelled juggler wrong. On foot juggler.
I thought it said yodeler.
It did.
It says
It's two
yodeler.
G's.
It's a yodeler.
On the foot juggler, above. Right above yodeler.
Those had two G's. Okay.
No.
Did you know you can spell check on Excel?
Yeah.
Press F7. Yodeler. We're going to change that and make it spell correctly. There we go. Insert a row above the rap dancer. So highlight row 11, press your right mouse button, and insert a row. Then you're going to insert opera singer, and you're going to give them the following scores, 8, 5, and 2. Notice that the judges' scores automatically filled in, and the total filled in for you.
Do you need to change the number?
Okay? But what it didn't do was fill in your contestant numbers. So you want to highlight like 1 through 9, or 6 through 9, and then drag it down again. And it fixed it. Okay? Then you are going to select cells A6 through F14. And you are going to use the sort command. So it's under data, sort, and you are going to sort from highest to lowest. So you're here, you're going to sort from highest to lowest in total. Okay, you're going to say okay, except I just went from lowest to highest, so you're going to sort again. Because I said smallest to largest, it should be largest to smallest. You say okay. In cell B18, type highest score. And then enter a function in cell 18, F18, to do the highest score. What would that be? Is that a minimum or a maximum?
Maximum.
Equals max. We learned that last week. And then highlight all these scores. Close it. Say enter. Recenter it. Go back home. Hit center. Add your name as a header. That's part of the page layout. Page layout. It is here in
Print titles.
print titles. There it is. Header. My header is. Where are we? Hello. Page. Margin. Header. Hello. system, that was what I wanted. Barbara Greer, okay, okay, and I save it, and we're done.